Hello, 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 and welcome back. It is time again for another video. So, want to talk about books? Let's talk about some books. It is officially my favorite time of year. Yes, I do love fall. Don't get me wrong, but winter means Christmas reads. Means Christmas, means a little holly jolly. So enter Mariah Carey, enter Michael Bublé. It's time!
Can we not? Oh!
It is the holiday season, and that can only mean one thing. I have some winter Christmas holiday recs for you today. Now here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna separate this into two categories. I have winter reads that really you could start reading now as soon as it starts to get cold all the way through January. And then I do have some that I'm like, actually, let's just wait on these because these need to be read by your Christmas tree. That's what I'm thinking. I need a warm cup of cocoa. I need a little wrapped prez in my hand. These are Christmas holiday books, 100%. So let's start things off with the winter reads, and then we'll wrap it up with the Christmas books. Kicking things off for the winter reads, what screams winter more than a hockey romance in Minnesota? It's Lynn Painter, it's fake skating. From playdates on the playground to sneaking into the movie theaters, Danny and Alec were inseparable as kids until Danny moved away. Years later, Danny is back in Minnesota and excited to reconnect with the nerdy and comforting Alec. But teenage Alec is nothing like the boy she remembers. He's the hockey star in a town where hockey players are worshipped as gods, and he loves it. When one thing leads to another and Danny and Alec find themselves thrown together and playing the role of boyfriend and girlfriend, complicated becomes an understatement. In this Minnesota town, hockey may rule, but romance is about to take its place. Yep, I want to read this when it is bitterly cold outside. I want to read this when going outside is not an option. I'm so excited. And for it to be Lynn Painter, who's Nebraska based, I'm in Nebraska, my husband's from Minnesota, that is very high on my TBR, but I am waiting till January. So up next is The Cuffing Game by Lila Lee. I was able to read this on NetGalley, so thank you so much to NetGalley and to HarperCollins for allowing me to read the e-arc before it came out. By the time you're watching this, it's out in the world, so please go get it. This was it was good winter reading. I think I expected it to be a little bit more Christmassy, but it's not. It's just a very fun winter read because it's winter in California, so they're up in a cabin and there's the snow falling, they have a snowball fight, the hot tubs, all that kind of fun stuff of your wintry vibes. So absolutely cutesy little read from her. Basically what it is Mia is a freshman and she is crushing hard on Noah. Noah is an influencer, content creator, and he is a senior. They're both film majors. And so Mia goes, you know what? I don't really want to deal with my crush. So I'm going to create a crush. She wants it to be a docu-series type thing with about other people's crushes, and it turns into a crush dating show. And so I personally really enjoyed this because being in the TV world, having that back-end production thing is always really fun. And then obviously doing a little bit of content creation there, to see the double sides of people is always really interesting too. So this was just a very, very fun read. It's not overly Christmassy, so it is I'd give it's going more in the winter category, but it did come out November 18th, so make sure to check it out as well. Wonderful to add to the winter list. Then the last one that I'm going to recommend in more of the winter category is actually going to be Honeymoon Phase by Amy Dawes. This is the third book in the Mountain Men Matchmaker. Try saying that 3 times fast. In that series, and it's basically a group of brothers. And now I know a lot of people really liked 9-Month Contract, and I have not read that yet because I thought it was the trope that I didn't like, but I'm starting to realize that actually I don't think it is. So I will be going back and reading them because I loved the heck out of this book. It just recently came out, but I was able to pick it up early on NetGalley, so thank you so much to them and to Harley Quinn Publishing and Canary Street Press for allowing me to read the e-arc of that. This follows Luke and Luke's best friend, Addison, and oh my gosh, it's friends to lovers, and it's marriage of convenience, and it's so cute. It starts in October and then leads up to Christmas. So that's why I kind of wanted to put it in this in between of it's kind of Christmas, but it's mainly just winter in general because they are in Denver in the mountains and there's snow and a whole bunch of fall wintry things involved, but you don't really get any Christmas until the very end. So absolutely adorable read. I'm so excited for this one. It was such an adorable read. I love Luke. He was so sweet in this. And Addison was just such a fun character. And like, I really expected this to literally just be like cutesy little, give me a little romance book, fantastic. And it had such a deeper like thought behind it. Like, there were such deeper plots as subplots that it was so easy to get into and really just devour. I also like, I immersive read this and listened to the audio as well. And like having that and like it's dual narration and everything. And it was just, it was just good. It was so good. So add that to the list for sure for winter reads. Now, let's go ahead and dive into some Christmas books. That's why we're all here. I had to throw a couple in, just keep the entertainment, but like, no. Christmas books, obviously. Kicking things off with Holiday Ever After by Hannah Grace. I am so excited to pick this one up. I have not yet, but Clara Davenport wants to solve Fraser Falls' biggest problem. According to Jack Kelly, Clara is Fraser Falls' biggest problem. So, you just know that it's going to be a cutesy little holiday romance, and I'm so excited. I love her. I just finished up, obviously, Daydream a couple months ago, and so this will complete all of the Hannah Grace world for me, and so like that's super exciting too. I'm very thrilled to be getting to that this holiday season. If you're looking for something a little bit shorter, you just want like a little baby read to maybe read like on Christmas Day, or if you also are looking for a little bit something else outside of Christmas, this one also has a little bit of Hanukkah in it. It is Merry Little Bookshop. It is a novella by Allie Brady that just recently came out, 270 pages. A really quick little, just digestible, easy read. Has some Christmas and Hanukkah tied in there. So basically, when her company sends her to tiny Azalea, Texas to open a holiday pop-up bookstore for the month of December, Shira Schwartz knows the real reason she got the assignment. They figure she won't mind missing Christmas. What they forgot, she's also missing Hanukkah. From the moment she arrives on Thanksgiving Day, Shira is swept up in the town's charm and right into the path of Johnny McKay, a local who's traded big city dreams to come home and care for his dad. His cocky, flirty, and totally not Shira's type, but he might be perfect for a no-strings holiday fling. A little bit more there, but right. I just, yep. That's what I want to curl up with after I bam. That's what I want to curl up with after I've opened presents, families curl up on the couch and chairs and taking little naps. I want to curl up, read a little book like that. Fantastic. Yes, please. If you decided to read Honeymoon Phase and were like, please give me more mountain men, please give me more lumberjacks, please give me some Western vibes, some small towns, some rustic atmosphere, Christmas at the Ranch. Cowboys. I do love me a cowboy. This is by Julia McKay. It came out earlier this year, and I was able to pick it up on NetGalley, so thank you so much to NetGalley and to JP Putnam Sons for allowing me to read the e-arc of this. Even though I read it before Christmas, I can just only imagine how much better it would have been if I had read it around Christmas, because basically what it follows is Everly Oakes is a journalist and basically ostracized from the journalism community because her dad is put under arrest for financial fraud, and so nobody really trusts her, and so she just runs. She gets away, and where she goes is actually a house where her parents had a Christmas a long time ago when she was a kid, where she met Tate. Yeah. So it's reconnected, second chance romance. We got a little bit of we have a little bit of forced proximity in that she gets snowed in this town and can't leave, and that's part of the dynamic. And so this was such a cute holiday read. This was such a cute, little Christmassy. You get the dual timeline, just enough that you're understanding what's going on, but not too much to throw it off. This was such a fun read. Add it to the list. This is absolutely a wonderful Christmas read. And then it feels like it goes without saying because she tends to do something around most major holidays lately, but Lori Gilmore has come out with the 5th book in her Dream Harbor series, and it is The Gingerbread Bakery. I haven't read this yet because I've been waiting for it to happen around Christmas, but it is finally time for two of our favorites to get their story. It's Annie and Mac, enemies to lovers. let's go. I'm so excited. And we finally get Jeannie and Logan's wedding. And so like, say less. I know like some of the people are like a little hit or miss on these books. I don't even care. I love them. I love these books. I think they're just such a fun, goofy little time. And for like, we finally get Annie and Mac's story. We get Logan and Jeannie's wedding, and it's just going to be such a good time that I am so excited to read this holiday season. Like, it's just, there's no doubt. Then I have 2 holiday authors that I read basically every year. One is Cody Hall, and I don't think they're coming out with a holiday book this year. So if they're not, which I don't, one of which is Cody Hall. They don't have a Christmas book coming out this year. That's totally fine. Go read their backlog. So they have the Mistletoe Romances, which start with Nick and Noelle's Christmas playlist. There's 3 in those. And then there's Falling in Mistletoe, which is 10 Things I Hate at Mistletoe, and 2 more. So I have to still read the last 2 in that second one, Mistletoe Mischief and the Mistletoe Mix-Up. So I will be reading Cody Hall. We're just like, nah, I'm not going to touch base on that because there's nothing new this year. The other one being Jenny Bayless. I love her books for Christmas. She has quite a few of them, and this year she's coming out with I'll Be Home for Christmas. That is her book of this year, and I am so excited to get my hands on it and get it. Just I'm excited. Okay, and hers also aren't interconnected. Yeah, I don't think these are interconnected. So Fred Harlow Hart isn't in love with the idea of returning home to Pine Bluff. But after a bad breakup and a subsequent eviction, she's fresh out of ideas. God knows she loves her mom and her eccentric aunts, who could forget their Christmas cracker family business. But she's always felt a bit out of place in her small town. Quickly roped in by her mother to help with the cracker shop, Fred decides throwing herself into work might actually be what's best for her, until she reconnects with her old best friend, Ryan, who is suddenly making her heart flutter in ways she's never known, and unexpectedly finds a spark with Warren, a charming journalist covering the Pine Bluff Christmas market for the Daily News. But as these connections slowly lead Fred back to her heart, she's forced to confront some harsh truths, which, if she doesn't find a way through, might just ruin the holidays for those dearest to her. Can Fred let go of the past enough to recognize real love? And when she does, how far will she go to protect it? I'm so excited. Yes. So I'll be 100%. I got this one on NetGalley. I got it on NetGalley, and then I was like, I was gonna read it and like if I get a book on NetGalley, I'm gonna read it before it gets published. Like that's 100% what's going to happen, because I don't like reading something after it gets published and not being able to review it on time and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, okay, gonna read it. And then I couldn't, because I love reading her books around the holidays, that I was like, I'm not going to read this without my Christmas tree up. It's just not happening. So I decided to like email and be like, hey, I'm really sorry, I shouldn't have asked for this one, because I am gonna buy it and get it around the holidays, because that's I'm so excited to read it around my freaking Christmas tree. Okay. Yes, now we're rocking, now we're cooking. We got that, we got some more Gilmore. Okay, I was gonna hold this one to the end, but I really don't know. I'm gonna know. I got one more, and like, you obviously know what it is, but like, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, Morgan Elizabeth has The Bright Side of Christmas coming out. Now, she is one that like, I didn't realize I read all of her I read a lot more of her than I guess I'm thinking. So she has a new one coming out. Now, she has had 'Tis the Season for Revenge. That was a really cute one. And then that one has like Big Nick Energy, The Fall of Bradley Reed, and Cruel Summer. So it's like seasonal revenge books. Very cute. Fall, summer, and Christmas. Then she also is the one that also did like the playlist and the like Taylor Swift kind of inspired ones and stuff too. The playlist, The Distraction, all those. I've read a lot of those. They're very good too. So she has a new holiday book coming out, and it is The Bright Side of Christmas. This was going to be part of the Christmas in Holly Ridge, and it just looks cute. I mean, like, it just, yep, it just looks cute. And I'm like, I love all of her holiday books, so I think she's quickly becoming one of my authors that I'm just going to like basically auto read, which is going to be a problem for me because I'm getting quite a few authors that I read around the Christmas time, and Christmas is only so long. So we're going to have to like think about that a little bit. If you are the type of person that wants to just really dive into a huge like series of books, you like a world that you can really get into, I came across these, and I don't think they are like, So I don't know if anybody knows, but like on Kindle Unlimited they did some for Halloween Halloween they did romance books. They did a set for Valentine's Day, and they did a set for, I think, St. Patrick's Day maybe, where different authors will get together and do like mini novellas, but they're not interconnected, but it has like the same branding. And so like none of them are the same worlds or anything, but they're just mini novellas that are all kind of branded and clumped together on Kindle Unlimited. So I don't think this is this. I think these are actually interconnected standalones, but there's 6 of them written by different authors, and it's called the Hideaway Harbor series. It says, welcome to Hideaway Harbor, where Christmas charm meets small town heat. Tucked between Maine's rugged mountains and wild Atlantic coast lies a festive seaside town serving sinfully hot men, legendary hot buttered rum, and love stories sparked by a single snowy kiss. Glowing with twinkling lights, steamy Christmas market encounters, and a spring where wishes come true. Hideaway Harbor is where grumpy heroes fall for sunshine heroines, fake relationships turn real, and second chances arrived in holiday miracles. 6 amazing authors bring you 6 sizzling romances packed with all your favorite tropes: fake dating, enemies to lovers, friends to lovers, found family, only one bed, holiday fling, and more. These interconnected standalones can be enjoyed in any order. Get ready for heroes who fall hard, sassy heroines who make them work for it, meddling families, and enough steam to melt every snowbake in Maine. Christmas at Hideaway Harbor, the complete 6-book holiday collection you've been waiting for. So these are like 6 actual books written by different authors. We have The Holiday Hate Off by Angela Casella is book 1. Evie Alexander has The Holiday Fakers. Book 3 is The Holiday Whoopee by Sarah L. Hudson. Book 4 is The Holiday Post by L.B. Dunbar. Book 5 is The Holiday Clause by Lydia Michaels. And book 6, The Holiday Grump by Annie Amanda. So I'm excited. I'm going to try them. I'm going to get through. But these are full-size books, and 6 books is kind of a lot. And so I don't know how many we'll get through, but I'm going to at least like check them out, because I love me some holiday. I love a Hallmark movie. And if these are going to be just 6 Hallmark movies in books, sign me up. Sign me up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I would be remiss if I did not put Megan Quinn's new book on here. If you had a thing for candy canes in the last one with How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, this is book 2 to that. It's Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. Now, to be fair, I did not read the first one, so I don't know that I will read the second one, just because my list is getting long. That's fair. But I know a lot of you really loved it, really enjoyed the first one, so she does have a second one coming out. It's Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. Absolutely, I can't wait to read. I can't honestly just watch. I can't wait to watch like the TikToks around it, because you just know it's gonna be good. And speaking of good, I have been saving. I was going to do this one last on purpose, because the best for last, and I just have a feeling that this is going to knock the socks off of every single other holiday romance that I read this season. It's Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. Oh, the things that I have already seen about this man and this couple and this world, and I think I would read B.K. Borison's grocery lists. Can I read her, can I be in her brain for a day? I think that would be fun. She could, there's nothing that she could write that I would not read it. So I'm so excited for this. And that is just the best way to wrap up a little Christmassy rec world for you. If you need some Christmas recs, you now know what you're reading. So let me know down in the comments what book you're most excited to read this holiday season. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, let me know what are some other good recs out there for those that don't celebrate Christmas. You know, your Hanukkah, your Kwanzaa. I know I'm gonna forget a whole bunch. Sorry, I apologize. But let me know. Let's talk about it, because I would love to be able to add a couple more to the list and kind of diversify out there. So after you get done commenting, you know what else to do. Like, subscribe, follow, all the little buttons, all the little things down here so you don't miss a video. And thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.